We are back and ready to talk about our new favorite sport. It really is awesome to watch, though, WNBA. Right, Jake?
Oh yeah, I mean WNBA is fun to watch ever since girls like Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese. I apologize, as got drafted into the league, but I really want to talk about the Rookie of the Year conversation early on in the WNBA season. Obviously, there's still I think 34 games to go in the season. But early on, I think obviously Caitlin Clark has gotten a lot of Rookie of the Year votes probably already, but I think early on in the season, the rookie that impressed me most is Los Angeles Sparks rookie Cameron Brink. I think that she's just a lesser 3-point shooter. She gets the steals, she gets the blocks, and I think that her teammates don't necessarily get her turnovers all the time. I know that's been a problem with Caitlin Clark. Maybe not all turnovers are Caitlin Clark's fault. Maybe some are her teammates, but you know, still counts as her turnover. So I don't know. What do you think, Evan?
Yeah, those are two things I'm considering, and well, you named one of them. One of them is the turnover. She had 10 turnovers in her debut. She still had a consistent amount of turnovers. Now, you can be a great player and have turnovers, but how much does the WNBA weigh in on that when deciding Rookie of the Year? By the way, recently I just checked MGM, which is the sports book I like to look at. Caitlin Clark is minus 1,400 to be Rookie of the Year. So statistically, is she the best rookie so far? Not necessarily, but they seem to think she's going to get it together and keep going. And she did just have a fabulous game on Tuesday of this week. I believe she scored 30 points against Los Angeles. So there's that. How much do they factor in the turnovers? And then how much also do they consider like the team record? Because the Indiana Fever aren't that great. Well, I think they're like 1-5, right, Jake?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're low down. So some like the NFL sometimes they'll weigh in on that. Like say a player has a fabulous year and they're up for consideration for award, but if their team's so bad and it's close with the person whose team is, a little bit better, like if one team's 9-7 and another team's 5-11 and they're close, maybe the 5-11 guy is a little better, they might still give it to the guy who's on the 9-7 team because they won more games. So I don't know how much the WNBA will factor into that. The sports books
Yeah,
don't seem to think so though, and it seems like they think Caitlin Clark will pick it up. If she's dropping 30 in a game, not every game, but even just on occasion, I think she'll win it. That is a fabulous performance for a rookie. Cameron Brink, I thought was going to because she was starting to get hot, but then, Tuesday she lays a 3-point game. So I don't know. But either way, Jake made a very good point, though, with all these rookies. Like, yeah, Caitlin Clark is phenomenal. I think she can shoot with the best of them. I think she's the best 3-point shooter. And this is not a joke or anything. Yes, obviously playing versus men is a little bit different, but she's the best 3-point shooter I see alive out today outside of Steph Curry. I mean, like she's phenomenal, but so are some of these other players. They're really fun to watch, and they're packing stadiums. Los Angeles. I mean, Jake pointed this out. The record where like nobody's in the what's the Los Angeles basketball arena? What's that called, Jake? Staples Center or
crypto.com.
Crypto.com, yeah, because they all have corporate sponsored names now. But Crypto.com stadium, in the 6 years LeBron has been in Los Angeles, has never drew as big a crowd as the WNBA game. That is amazing. And it seems like a lot of women are getting into watching the sport too, which is great as well. And then the New
Not
York
just
Liberty,
women, and not just women.
not just women, but predominantly women are pretty fired up to watch. But I'm not saying not just women, yeah. But they're
Yeah,
bringing in a ginormous woman fan base that didn't necessarily care about sports before. That is true though. But
yeah, and they're bringing a guy fan base over to WNBA as well. So
yes, they're bringing us who care about sports, and because we see their game and they can really game. Like they can 3-point shoot, they can go up and get rebounds like the best of them. They're bringing in us for sure. I'm just saying they're bringing in kind of the a la Taylor Swift effect. A lot of women who just did not care about sports before. So both are true
yeah.
completely. But I would like, as I was saying, the Liberty are getting ginormous crowds in New York, and so they're doing it right. Yeah.
Yeah, the FIBA are moving their away games to bigger stadiums. bigger arenas. I know when the Fever come to Atlanta to play the Atlanta Dream, they're going to be playing in State Farm Arena instead of where the Dream
Are you still going
usually
to
play.
that? I know you were
I
considering going.
am.
What date
I
is that?
do plan on still going to that.
What date is that?
I'm not too sure. I
Sometime
believe
in
it's
June?
some date in June. I
Gotcha.
believe it's next month. But
All right. Well, you will have to
and
tell me.
also I want to also I'm double checking now the Fever are 1-7. They're
Ooh.
playing against the Seattle Storm tonight.
So playoffs are starting to
Um,
look unlikely. Again, that could factor into an award. You might some leagues might not care. Again, the odds makers seem to think that the WNBA doesn't care, but they might. They might, especially if it gets close.
so
Um,
all three top rookies are in action tonight. Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, and Angel Reese.
is it
Um,
three rookies based on what? Like just on their performance so far? You'd say like
top three rookies taken in the WNBA draft.
Angel Reese is another exciting one. She's in Chicago, the Sky.
Yes,
And
correct.
she's a trash talker, but she's a pretty good player too. She can back it up. She's an exciting one to watch, probably a cornerstone of that franchise a little bit too. Yeah. But who is the Fever before we get off topic? Who is the Fever's one win then? Who did they beat?
Fever, I believe they beat the Los Angeles Sparks.
Isn't that the Los Angeles? I keep thinking Las Vegas because Las Vegas is the really good one, but
Yes.
it's an impressive win versus Cameron Brink and company.